안녕하세요. I'm instructor Alex Lionheart from Sung's Black Belt Academy, and today we are going to break down the ap-chagi. The ap-chagi, or front kick, is one of the first kicks learned in Taekwondo. The ap-chagi is the basis for all Taekwondo techniques and can become one of the most powerful kicks in certain situations when mastered. It is often called a front snap kick due to the loud sound your clothing can make when kicking, as well as the speed of the kick when snapped from the knee. With that said, let's dive into it. Let's first look at how to do a front snap kick. First, you'll want to stand in a fighting stance or walking stance. From there, you're going to lift your knee as if doing a knee strike. This is the chamber. Keep your toes pointed to the floor. Pivot your supporting foot 30 degrees. Tighten all of your leg muscles and snap your leg forward. Rechamber your leg and go back into a fighting stance. That is how you do a front snap kick. Give it a try and do 2 kicks with me. Hana. Go back into fighting stance. Duel. Front snap kicks can be extremely fast and very powerful. Now let's talk about the instep versus the ball of the foot when kicking. This is your instep. It is the arched middle portion on the top of your foot. Kicking with the instep is used to kick to the groin, between the legs, or kick to a person's chin. Always keep your toes pointed downward and never ever strike a target with your toes, as it could break them. In this example, we're going to use our instep to kick to the groin. Always keep your toes out of the way when kicking.
Yeah!
Now what about the ball of the foot? This is the ball of your foot. It is found on the bottom of your foot between your toes and arch. You would use the ball of foot to kick to the stomach, solar plexus, head, and chest. And also when performing front kicks in your taeguk, palgui, or black belt homse or form. The ball of foot front kick, or ap-chagi, uses a powerful direct forward thrust when snapped from the knee. Imagine giving a high five but with your foot. It can be a lot of fun. You can also do push kicks.
Wow!
Here are some examples of when to use the front kick, or ap-chagi. You can kick to the leg, you can kick to the groin, you can kick to the stomach or solar plexus, you can kick to the chest, you can kick to the nose, and you can kick to the forehead. Here is an example of the front kick being used in taeguk iljang. Notice the high ball of foot face kick. There are plenty of real-world examples that show how devastating this kick can really be. Now let's go over some ways that you can train your front kick to use the ball of your foot instead of the instep. Level 1 involves sitting on the floor, lifting up your leg, and kicking. This is great for isolating your leg so that you can just focus solely on that snap. Point your foot downward so that your toes naturally point outwards. Make sure to do both sides. Hana. Duel. Set. Net. Tausot. Yasot. Eagle. Yadal. Aho. Yer. This method of training is easy and effective. Level 2 involves also sitting on the floor, but holding yourself up in a bridge or crab-leg stance, holding up your leg and kicking. This allows you to have better foot control so that you can angle your toes properly for the ball of foot kick. Make sure you keep your whole entire leg tight and angle your toes out of the way so that all of the power comes from the ball of the foot. To kick even higher, raise your knee and kick all the way to the ceiling. And remember to do both sides. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Make sure to give some higher face kicks a try as well. The more you do it, the better you get. Level 3 involves sitting on a chair. Sit down on a chair, put some pressure on your foot by bending it into the floor, tighten your leg, and kick. Make sure that all of that power is coming from the bottom of your foot, and remember to never kick with your toes. These types of kicking drills are great for isolating your kicking leg so that you don't have to worry about balance, power, and all of the other factors that go into a front snap kick. And remember to kick on the other side too. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Level 4 involves standing kicks. From a fighting stance, try to push the ball of your foot into the ground. Tighten your entire leg, chamber, and kick. Again, imagine a foot 5. 하나, 둘, 셋. This is what it looks like from the side. Again, fighting stance, push your ball of foot into the floor, tighten your leg, and kick. Make sure to try to control your toes. You do not want your toes to be all splayed out and spread all over the place. You kind of want to make them as a nice straight row. This also reduces the chance of accidentally kicking with your toes. Here are some additional stretches that you can do to help improve your front snap kick or ap-chagi. Leg curls are great for improving hamstring flexibility, knee flexibility, and helps for tighter knee strikes. When doing the front kick, you want to make sure that your knee strike is as tight as possible so that the snap is very quick and powerful. The quad stretch improves quadriceps flexibility, improves knee flexibility, and helps improve your overall balance when standing on your supporting leg. This exercise can be done standing and laying down. Toe stretches and foot stretching will help improve foot health, foot control, arch flexibility, and many other great benefits for your kicking and overall health and well-being. Make sure that when you do this stretch that the ball of your foot or soles are putting all of its force against the surface you're pressing it up against. That way it helps you learn how to develop those muscles better for when you're kicking. It's also very important to give your feet some love once in a while. Let's go over some ways that you can train with the front kick. You can use hand targets or kicking targets. For this, a partner would have to hold the target, and you would either use your instep or ball of foot depending on how the target is held. Make sure you do both sides.
Switch feet. Go.
하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉. If you don't have targets or a partner, you could also use your hands or kick at a fake opponent. Kicking at your hands is a target strike or ap-chagi, jorugi. Hold your hands up high to give yourself a challenge and try not to bend your back too much. Make sure you keep yourself nice and straight. You can also have makeshift targets. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. And switch feet. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. A chair can make things even more difficult. What you do is grab a chair, put it in front of you, and try to do front snap kicks over the chair, making sure that your knee goes above the chair. The goal with this is to make sure that when you chamber, your foot and knee are high enough and pulled back enough to where you don't hit the target. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 열. Challenge yourself even more by trying to kick over the back of the chair. It is a lot more challenging, especially for first-time kickers. There are so many different ways that you could train to improve the strength and speed of your front snap kicks. Improve your strength with front snap kick lunges, kicking over a target. Practice your instep kick by kicking at some rope. Hold on to a wall or target and practice kicking. Practice running kicks and see how fast you can go. See how high you can kick with your leg being suspended by rope. Practice kicking using resistance bands. However you decide to train, just have fun with it. And now for some demonstrations. Foot 5.